Yo, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. So for today, I am just gonna ramble about training in MapleStory, right? A lot of people seem to struggle with grinding, and honestly, you don't have to make it hard for yourself. I think honestly, I honestly don't recommend training because I think a majority of the MapleStory audience is like maybe like 20-year-olds to 30-year-olds, 30-plus-year-olds who have a job, a full-time job, and they just don't really have the time to train in MapleStory. So it's just kind of like, don't make it hard for yourself. Like, you don't have to train 8 hours a day unless it's like night troop event or like, hasty hunting events, something like that like boosts your EXP. Like, I strongly believe that just doing your dailies, like your grandest dailies, like once you hit 260, you literally get free EXP, you get Monster Park Extreme, you get so many daily things, and you really just don't have to train. You just have to do your dailies, log on, and, clock in for your attendance. Like MapleStory is literally just, it's not even called MapleStory in my opinion, it's called Daily Story. Like, I cannot stress that enough. I really think if you train, that's fine. If you have the time to train for like 4 to 8 hours a day, that's unhealthy in my opinion, but people do it. It's better than, botting like fucking Dookie. What did he do again? He like fucking what did he like did like a wild totem hack and reboot, but I don't know if he was botting, but he just used a wild totem to like progress really fast. But yeah, just training is not fun, not easy. For some people, for some lunatics, for some sociopaths, it's fun, sure, but it's like I just think that training is just a daily thing. You get daily XP, and sure, you can train like maybe like 30 minutes a day. If you have like a bunch of 2 times coupons um, from Monster, what is it? Yeah, Sunday Growth Box, or if you have, your Legion coins, if you have 8k Legion, let me flex my Legion real quick. Don't mind me. Yeah, if you have like 8.5k or like a lot of Legion, you'll get 2 times cards. You'll get a lot of coins, and yeah, I honestly think training in MapleStory is really fucking boring, especially in regular server because you have to wait for a Frenzy Totem, and a Frenzy Totem is just not like it costs thousands of real life money, and it's just not worth it. And I think you should honestly just like, it's so hard for like in Bara, it's so hard to find frenzy service that I just don't think it's worth training anymore. And I really think that the meta is just not training. Like, yeah, you're gonna hit level 275 at some point, but passively, you know what I mean? Like, you don't really have to. Also, I want to bring up this website that I use a lot. It's called MapleRanks. Shout out to MapleRanks and all the devs who do that. I'll put it on the screen. What you can do on this website is basically you can put in your IGN, and your IGN will show, your level curve, like what level you'll be projected to be in like maybe like 30 days, what level I'm supposed to be in like 1 year. And for this particular, for my level, I am currently 276, and it says I will be like level 280 in like less than a year if I just do dailies. So it's like, if I don't touch my computer for like, or if I barely touch MapleStory for like, I honestly right now I just log on for like an hour, and that's all I do. That's all I fucking do. I don't have time to play this game. Or like, I have time, but it's like I'd rather be working in real life, making money, doing all this other shit, working out. I have a life. I want to have a life. So I just can't play MapleStory all day like I used to, and it's just like I'm 25 years old. I gotta make that bread. It's like I can't be on this game, and I don't think you guys should be on this game like constantly because it's just not really worth it. Sure, to flex to your online friends, but like, who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? It's like I'm just giving you guys like my honest opinion on like training. So if you get anything out of this video, it's to just do your fucking dailies and log off. I'm not saying like to not play MapleStory, but I'm saying like, hey, if you have a busy schedule, if you work a 9 to 5 and you're a full-time student and you'd rather work and worry about other things like your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever, and it's just MapleStory should not consume your life is what I'm trying to say. And I think training is really painful, especially at my level. Like, it's just unethical to train at my level like for 8 hours a day. Like, sure, you can hit level 280 and deal extra 20% final damage to Black Mage, but who gives a shit, dude? Like, it's such a waste of time. It's not a waste of time, but it's like, it's just so much time wasted. And I don't know, I know I sound really negative in this video, but it's like, training should not be hard for you, and if you think training is miserable, I think you should quite literally just do dailies, log off, call it a day, maybe train 30 hours, sorry, 30 minutes, or like to an hour per day, and then bam, you have about like 1 to 2 hours committed to MapleStory. That's it. I don't think you should be playing this game for like 48 hours. I think that's just really unhealthy, and you will get tired of staring at these pixels, honestly. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a comment below. Leave a like. I hope this is like helpful. I know it's gonna be like controversial, I think, but it's honestly just kind of like I'm giving you guys my honest opinion. Like, I think you should have a life. I think you should not play this game a lot. Like, sure, you'll progress faster, but I think slow progression is the way to go. Especially in Reboot, especially in Reg Server, where things are a little bit more harder. Like, in Reg Server, you really just need Frenzy to train. In the Reboot, you don't have Wild Totem, you don't have any kind of spawn enhancer, so you just have to do dailies, and it's a little bit faster, it's a little bit more consistent than regular Server. For example, I'm in Bera, so it's a little bit different than Reboot. I always make my videos in with, you know, my Reboot audience in mind, but yeah. I think I'm done rambling, but if you guys found this video helpful and it gave you a better perspective on your progression in this game, leave a thumbs up in the comments. I would very much appreciate that. I do read every single comment. I may not reply to it, but I read every single comment in my videos. When I'm bored, like at home, I just like read up like, oh, okay. Go off, David. Whatever you're talking about in the comments, Steve. But yeah, I'm gonna sign off now. After I kill these birds. Y'all, I'm so good at this. I am literally, like a fucking major league gamer. Alright, no fat birds. Alright, hold on. There you go. Perfect. There we go. Alright, now I'm signing off.